Hey everyone, Fluffy here, back with another mukbang. It is 3:27 on a Tuesday. Filmed about 4 o'clock this morning. When I got up, I took that medicine, so it kept me sleeping most of the day, which I needed it, but still, I feel like I'm behind. Just got the other video posted. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you understand the explanation. What I have for you today, is what I wanted to do yesterday. I am outside. The rain clouds are abundant, but so far, no rain. Besito, what are you in there eating? I've got the back door open, and I just looked up, and Besito is chewing on something. The dog loves plastic, but he's a tiny dog, so we try to discourage it. I mean, any dog, but still, he's really... Okay, so... what I have today is good old-fashioned, and I don't know, I've been obsessed with wanting it the last few days, and I just, got the gumption to make it. Is good old, let me make sure I don't spell it. Good old-fashioned chicken salad. It's looking a little bland on the camera. I really hope the pickles and everything come through. So I just thought I'd build the sandwiches. I'm thinking I can eat 2. I'm hungry enough for 2, but we'll see. They're real sloppy, so I probably picked the wrong thing, given how sloppy I am. The shirt is orange. I'm hoping it's not coming out as pink. I started to grab a pink, not the 2 or 3 I have that almost look the same, but a different pink shirt, and I'm like, really? Not pink again. So let's do the orange. So I have some wheat bread. Now, with chicken salad, for a lot of sandwiches, I prefer white, but the wife loves wheat, and so sometimes I just don't bother with 2 loaves. I just use the wheat. So that's what I'm going to use today. I have water everywhere, apparently. Just plain ice water. My trusty luxury napkins. And the barbecue chips that I ate with my last mukbang were supposed to go with the egg salad, but I guess I had them in my brain too. So, and we try not to keep too many chips in the house. So we have tortilla chips, but I don't want to get those. To me, you need salsa or cheese. So I got my what? Pickle. It's really weird. Sometimes I can pop them in, and I guess it's because I have other food in my mouth, and they don't get me. But most of the times they do. So, yeah, I'm outside. The dogs love it for the back door to be open, and I try to... What are you eating now? More damn plastic. Cito. He's looking at me like, what? This bowl right here, you see how it's... In prison terms, we call it a spread bowl. The inmates, these are what the inmates buy to cook their food in. They use it for mixing, for storing. They can get them at their, remember, their inmate 7-Eleven or their inmate convenience store. You'd be surprised what an offender an inmate can buy. I'll explain that. Look in one of my videos about how the inmates do that, and we can buy them too. And a lot of the reasons why, and this is my favorite bowl, my favorite mixing bowl are these. They're like the perfect size. And I don't know how I'd ship them. They're really lightweight, but if you think you would like a couple of these in a giveaway, then let me know, and we'll see what we can do. But the spread bowls, and they call it a spread, and even the officers call it a spread because, you spread out the food and everybody shares like a buffet, like a potluck. And in the prison, inmates are not allowed to share food. So their spreads are illegal spreads. I'm pretty good for having the eggs in the fridge. When I make chicken salad or egg salad, the favorite way to eat them, or the favorite time to eat them, is shortly after I've boiled the eggs. I feel like, let me know what you think, or is it just weird on my part? See, it's going to be messy, y'all. refrigerating eggs changes the texture of both the white and the yolk, the whole egg. I feel like it makes it denser, more dense, denser, more dense. You're not getting me today, Fog. Anyway, it makes it more dense, and it doesn't taste bad. It's just a different texture. I love the fluffy feel, the real light feeling of a freshly boiled egg. What do y'all think? Stupid or not stupid? Or have you never thought about it? Something we never thought about it, but thank you for that visual. Pretty good. Let me see if I can get it close up without egging my computer. What do you think? Pretty good. Not too bad. Well, that's kind of messy, but it's egg salad. I have some more eggs. Boiled eggs in the house. Probably gonna try to make my wife some chicken salad. You want eggs, Cito? Do you think you can eat that? What does it taste like? All right, Miss Molly. Wow, she ate it. My daughter's dog, Molly, Tamale, does not eat anything healthy. I think the nutritional people can't decide whether eggs are healthy or not healthy. I think they're healthy. Vegan would disagree. No, just one at a piece. I'm filming. I'm sorry you can't photobomb me today. Got my hair combed, but still look little frilly. Looks like a bust of can of biscuits. Better than last night, though. These dogs know how to play me. Uh-oh. Big dog just saw me hand something to the little dogs. Oops. I go to water. I drink a lot of water, but here lately the wife and I have been hitting the sodas pretty hard. Shut up, Mona. So, got a pain in my side, and I can't tell if it's residual from my hip hurting like hell the last week or so, or if it's the kidney. So, I try really hard to back off. I'm addicted to caffeine. If I don't have enough caffeine, I get a headache, so I think I'll use coffee to get my caffeine in. Shouldn't be drinking soda anyway. Shut up, Mona. Oh, it feels good out here. I'm sorry it's not raining. I was hoping it would rain. That was my plan. Well, the way my luck goes, the rain in the chicken mukbang was an accident. I'm trying to do the rain on purpose because y'all wanted rain. I love rain too. And I noticed in the video, the next video I did, I was explaining about the chicken and the rain, and I started to explain something, and then I veered off, and I'm like, oh my god, they probably my random thoughts. I'm surprised people keep a hold of them. But I was going to say is, when I don't watch massage videos, you know, the ASMR where y'all like the crunching and stuff of the food, and I do on certain things, rubbing of the skin, like in massage videos when they rub that skin sound, I love that. I don't know why, but I also like water. You know what I mean? Waterfalls. Oh, I love waterfalls. The ocean waves and stuff. So rain I love. Rain on a tin roof gets a little monotonous when you're trying to relax, but listening to it for a little while, and like I guess if I was under the tin roof more, but so I enjoy rain falling, so I get that. But at the time of the chicken mukbang, I really wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking the opposite. Oh my God, that's so loud. I hope it's not distracting. Not thinking, well, a lot of people are like me. They like the sound of rain. The clouds are very dark. And not a lot of traffic at the convenience store, which I'm glad. This patio is a mess. We hardly sit out here and it's just a mess. No, go. Go. Sito, go. Go. I shouldn't feed him from my plate, y'all. It's my fault, but they're so darn cute. It's my fault when they get on my nerves. Uh-oh. I see a mosquito. He's on the wall, though. Maybe I'm wearing enough clothes he won't come over. I guess I should have lit the candle. But it's been so cold, we really haven't had. Alright, I'm going to try to eat one more. These things are really cool. If you've got an IKEA near you, it's a big bag of them, and they have the small one, these ones, and then the smaller ones are like half the size. And it just works wonders for keeping things closed. I really like them. Then they get lost. I think I throw them away when I clear out the bread basket. I think I don't. Okay, yeah, that's gross, but I don't care. Daughter will be home at 4:30, so I really probably shouldn't eat two of these because she's going to expect to eat when she gets home. Might make me some kimchi jjigae. She loves it, and I pulled out some pork chops. We like fried pork chops, but if I make the jjigae, I can just throw it all in one pot and not have to stand. Yeah, hopefully. I'm not standing there with egg all over my face. Got a glare. It's a little better than last time I was out here, but my mosquitoes off the wall. Little shit's probably in the house waiting for me to take my pants off. Big loud car, I'm sure you heard it at the convenience store, so he's gonna bark. I like the sounds of cars going by. That whoosh sound, I like it. You see that little bastard? Don't you land on me. What do you put in your egg salad, of course, besides eggs? Mine's pretty simple. We got egg, mayonnaise, chopped up pickles. And I dice up celery because I like the crunch. I'm not those adventurous ones that live in chicken salad. I like Trisha Yearwood. She's got a show on Food Network. She puts grapes in hers. Some people put what else people put weird in there? I think it's weird. Nuts in theirs. Walnuts mostly. What do you think? I think it's weird because I've never done it. So it's odd to me. It's weird to me that it goes in there, but I'm sure there's some recipes that probably taste awesome, and if I just give them a try. I'm always kind of afraid for me to try it because then I've wasted the food if I don't like it. We're out, but I started putting black olives in my wife's chicken salad. My mom used to put black olives in hers, and it tasted really good. So if I have them, I try to put them in hers. I want to check on the pool, but that would mean getting off the slab and getting in the grass, and I promised I wouldn't when nobody's home. So I won't do that. You know, I really want to try that. Let me show you it. The Guaifinus protocol, but the pain it would cause me, I don't think I could film. Pickle. According to the page, the Facebook page, a lot of people are getting relief. So I don't know. But to get there, you have to... It's like staying in a flare. I explained it a couple of times in my videos. There's a doctor in California that believes that fibromyalgia comes from I think it's a liver defect, where salicylates come naturally in food and stuff, and your body needs some of it, but then the extra it processes out through the liver, and because of the defect, the liver cannot process all the salicylates out. So guaifenesin, which is the active ingredient in Mucinex, is supposed to help your liver clear yourself of those. The growing pockets of salicylates is what causes according to him, is what causes your pressure point pains. The little lumps that kind of look like celluloid. I have them in my arm. I'm going to show my fat ass arm, but I think sometimes when I move around, if y'all are looking at my arms, you can see them. I have them really bad in my legs, and I know some of it's celluloid. I'm fat. I know that, but some of the lumps, they're like balls, and when I press on them, they hurt. And so taking the guaifenesin every day, like a regular pill, is supposed to help your body clear the salicylates. But then you're supposed to get rid of any kind of external exposure to salicylates that, like some products that contain a lot of salicylates, you shouldn't do, like any kind of tea. You can't have, unless it's fake tea, like powder from something else and people call it tea. Whole foods that have salicylates in them, while preparing them, you're supposed to wear gloves because they enter your liver too fast when it absorbs through your hands or something. I don't know. I never read his book, and you're supposed to read his book before you start on it, but concept sounds logical. People seem to have success with it. But while you're clearing those pockets out, you're in excruciating pain. And I told y'all a while ago that I can't do anything that's going to cause me pain on purpose. So, well, little man, Molly, go. I think what frustrates me about dogs that beg is that they act like they're starving. And we do anything but starve these dogs. Every one of the dogs, I don't think so. Maybe Besito, because I felt really bad when we got him. He had kennel cough. They found him at large, and he had kennel cough from the dog pound, and he was 3 pounds underweight. And for a Chihuahua, that's a lot. But I think that's what upsets me about when the dogs beg. It's like, hello, you're not starving. We free feed. You have food in your bowls all day. So. Yeah, I'm sure you do. She's got more subbies than I do. Views on the road. I just love her. She's so sweet. Oh my gosh, she's just so sweet. Her and her husband, you can tell they're made for each other. Sorry about that, y'all. Not like choking on some pickle juice that went down the wrong pipe. They're running after somebody. Must be the workers throwing stuff in the dumpster. Excuse me. Anyway, you can tell they love each other still after all that time. Just in their eyes, even when they are eating food and looking at each other. It's sweet. I'm behind on video, so I kind of watched hers. Hang on. Molly! Besito! Knock it off! And so I'm watching hers, I think, out of sequence. But she did one in her kitchen where she just had a quick toast with cream cheese and tomatoes, and she had a little boy with her. Oh my God, he is so cute. You just want to go up there and just kiss him on his cheek. And when he was going, I guess, for another piece of toast, and he says, "Excuse my reach." So cute. Oh, Views, that was so cute. You're teaching him well. The little young man with manners. I like it. I like it. I get tickled to death when young boys open the door for me, at the store or something. That's very, very rare these days, and I think it's a shame. I think it's a real shame, so... Not that you need my approval, but good job. Good job. Well, this sure beats the almost an hour mukbang from last night. Or early this morning. I'm done. I got a little chicken salad left, little egg salad left. I may eat it later or add it to the wife's chicken salad because it's basically the same ingredients with minus the chicken, so I may do that. But anyway, these spread bowls are really cool. We have quite a few of them, and no, I'm not going to give you used ones. I'll have the wife buy some new ones. if she'll do that, if you want them. I mean, they're just plastic bowls. You could probably get them at the dollar store, but I just love them. Oh, and the reason why inmates cannot share food, even if they want to, it's because officers can never truly know if it's voluntary. Because extortion happens a lot in the penitentiary. It really does. And so an inmate can tell you till they're blue in the face that no, he wanted that other inmate to have that bowl of ramen noodles, because money is a commodity in the penitentiary. Stamps and food is money in the penitentiary. And extortion happens a lot. The inmate could be being extorted every day for all his commissary and his food. He'll look you in the face and tell you it's voluntary because he don't want to get his butt whooped. So, to avoid all that, it's absolutely, positively, no one spreads, no one shares. Does it go on? Absolutely. Never really had time to address it a lot because there's a lot of paperwork involved when you work in a penitentiary. Everything has to be documented. Not for the safety of you, but for the safety and well-being of the offender, the inmate. So, and that's why. But a lot of times when I would forget my lunch, you just run by the commissary and you can get a spread bowl. They're pretty cheap. A singles size, like a single person, you have in the store, they call them single size. Little jar of, they sell Miracle Whip, but I can eat Miracle Whip too. The Miracle Whip, the same size jar of relish, and then a couple of pouches of chicken, because nothing comes in cans. It used to, but inmates were making handcuff keys out of the lids and weapons out of the metal lids. So they stopped selling stuff in cans. Now everything comes in pouches, even Vienna sausages, chili, everything comes in bags. Maybe one of these days I'll show you. I'll have the wife buy a couple of things to show you. So the pouches of chicken comes in bags. And it's kind of like how tuna's coming now in the pouches. But you just mix it up, and that's a real cheap chicken salad. Buy a couple of sleeves of saltines that they sell, and you've got your meal. So then you bring this home, and we used to have like 4 and 5, and some of them kind of got stained because I make a curry chicken salad where I'll dice up the chicken and put a little bit of curry powder in there and some other things. And so now the chicken tastes like curry, and then you just make a chicken salad like you normally would, but it's curry, and that tastes really good. The wife really liked that, and so it stains the spread bowls. And if you can't get it out, I don't like to soak plastic in bleach too much because this is not a hard plastic, so I was afraid that everything would start tasting like bleach, so I would just toss it. So, and they're pretty cheap, but they're cool to have. They're the perfect size, I think, for me. The wife will eat her cereal. She'll open up a can of soup, and it'll go in the spread bowl or this bowl. Water tastes good. Needs lemons, but we're out of lemons. Betty, I swear to gosh, I'm going to try to get your package out to you this week. That's what I said in the other video, but it's already almost 4. By the time I get there, there's not going to be anybody to help me pay for and ship off these packages, so I'm really kind of sucking. So come hell or high water, I'll get out and about tomorrow. I'm still kind of Vicodin hungover, so I can feel the Vicodin still kind of working. So I really, really, really don't like driving when I'm that way. So I hope you understand. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this. I'm out of food. Y'all, I'm over 400 subscribers. I didn't even know. When I first started, and I would say that, I would constantly check my numbers. Oh, look, I got 5. Oh, look, I got 7. And it's not that I don't look. It's just that now, because I don't care, it's just that I'm so busy with other things. I explained in the other video, I don't need to rehash it, or I'm busy filming and trying to get the videos up now, especially now that I'm trying to put a cute beginning and ending. I know this is still like a low rent channel, and it seems to be working. It doesn't seem like y'all care, which I'm glad. Big props to those that can do that. Has anybody seen Kimmy? I see everybody, and I'm so behind in my videos, and I'm sitting here and thinking about, okay, this is probably the time of year where almost everybody's going to try to slow down on their videos simply because they're prepping for family and stuff for Thanksgiving. But it seems to me I haven't seen Kimmy in a bit. Am I right? I know I told you, yes, Mommy Tang's back, and I'm glad to see that. She's going to really only do 1 or 2 videos a week, which is, I think, is respectable. She's got 4 children, for heaven's sakes, and a husband, and she got kind of crazy on YouTube. I know it's excitement, because you get excited, you just want to film all the time, but she was taking us everywhere, Mommy Tang was, and I wondered about that. You know what I mean? It's like they couldn't go anywhere without it being documented, and I know why she did it, because we really wanted to see it, but she's had to pull back on that, which I totally get. But I haven't seen Kimmy. I hope she's okay. Or is it time for them to go to Korea? Maybe that's it, and she can't seem to get the filming done. She was saying that she was hoping she could do mukbangs, but I can't remember the last time when she said she was going to go to Korea, and that's probably it. See, I just have to think my way through all kinds of stuff. But loving everybody's videos. I've watched a couple of y'all's, and if I watch it on TV, because the Roku has the YouTube thingy, if I watch it on the TV, which I do a lot, I can't comment, because it won't let you comment. If I watch you on my laptop, sometimes I'm sitting back, and I know that's so friggin' lazy, y'all. I can't reach the laptop to comment, so I sit up. And if I watch it on my phone, sometimes I don't remember to comment, but that doesn't mean that I haven't watched it, because I know y'all do a real good job of commenting on mine. So somebody commented about something, and I wanted to address it, and I can't remember. I was thinking about that yesterday. I know one I wanted to mention was the P.O. box, and I already mentioned that, so I'm not going to say anything about that now. I guess it'll come to me. I just really don't remember. Well, I did want to ask, fibro people, I haven't really talked about fibromyalgia a whole lot. I know I did a little today, and I did on the previous video, but I'm starting to get away from that, and that really bothers me. But I'm trying to even it out where it's not all fibro, so that non-fibro people won't get bored. But then I don't want to address it so lightly or mention it so infrequently that you fibro warriors get frustrated, because that's the whole reason for my channel. So let me know more content about what you want to hear. I know somebody emailed me and was asking me about my lesbian journey, just about being gay and coming out and all of that. And I don't know, I don't want the channel to be about that, you know what I mean? I'm a mukbanger, and a fibromyalgia warrior who just happens to be gay, who just happens to have a wife. You know what I mean? That's how I want people to view me. I don't want them to view me as the lesbian who is married and has fibro, who has a channel. Does that make sense? It's not that I'm ashamed of who I am. It just happens to be who I am. You know, I want the focus to be on that. So I'm not sure if I will talk about it aside from these 2 minutes or not. The Together one, you know, she and I met online on AOL. So, you know, that takes you way back. I miss those AOL chat rooms. I do. But, so, I don't know. And I wanted to, because I kept meaning to, because I didn't want to make light of her email. If y'all want to get a hold of me privately, you know, there's that message button on my channel on the About tab. You know, it's got videos and channels, other channels or something, and then it says About. If you click that, somewhere on the screen, it'll say send a message, send a private message. You can do it that way, or you can email me at fluffyhatesfibro@gmail.com. And I do have an Instagram, although I keep forgetting I have an Instagram. Every now and again I'll post a picture. I should have done it close up with the egg salad, I guess. But it's Fluffy Fibro is my Instagram name. I had a Foppy Hates Fibro one, but then I saw that it was connecting to too much personal information, so I took that down, and then they try to say they took it down because of a violation. Hello, I never got on it. I couldn't violate. And so when I tried to go back, it wouldn't let me, so I just did, okay, let's just do Fluffy Fibro. So, anyway, Cito, more plastic? How did you get a hold of a Q-tip? You are gross, dog. You are gross. This dog is gross. The dogs will eat anything. I don't know. Anyway, 35-minute video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope y'all enjoyed the outside. I really like it. I haven't gotten eaten yet. Now watch, I'll drink some myself in the last 2 minutes. A mosquito will clamp on. I'll show you. Oh, y'all, I love y'all so much. I love you. Almost reaching 450 subscribers. And I thank each and every one of you, and I hope I can entertain you and help you the way you've helped me. So hopefully I'll get another one out. Probably, I don't know how long I'll stay up. I slept kind of late. I want to really take a nap. Look, I haven't been up that but a couple of hours, and I really want to take a nap. This time I know it's the Vicodin. But I will try to stay up so maybe I can go to bed at a decent hour and wake up. And I want to do another breakfast mukbang. I still have that idea in my head and of what I want to do. Well, I'm kind of going back and forth on it, but anyway, God bless everybody. Positive vibes out to each and every one of you. I truly mean that. Be kind to people, and we need a lot of that in this world these days. We've always needed it, but I think we've kind of veered away from that. So just send out positive vibes to everybody. I send them out to you. I feel them when they come back this way. I just think people need that. Just be kind, and I'm open to suggestions and critique. Like I said, just be kind. So anyway, y'all take care. Perfect timing. Y'all take care, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.